The world lost a legend last year when Sean Connery died. As the first ever James Bond, he starred as 007 7 times between 1962 and 1983. His work as Bond, James Bond, began in Drive, No and finished with Never Say Never Again. Yet his life before stardom saw him become the victim of snobbery from a very young age. A Channel 5 documentary tonight reflects on Sean's life, featuring footage of previous interviews to look back on his upbringing, his rise to stardom and other notable achievements. Sean Connery, The Man and the Movies airs on Channel 5 on Sunday at 9 p.m. He grew up in the tenements of Edinburgh as part of a poor, working-class family. His first bed was the bottom drawer of a dresser as his parents could not afford a cot, according to the Evening Standard. The ground floor flat they lived in had no hot water, and 2 toilets on the landing served 4 families. He would get his first job aged just 9 to support his family, and worked as a milkman for 21 shillings a week, £1.05. He was a keen footballer growing up, and was reportedly offered a contract by then Manchester United manager Matt Busby, but declined. Unearthed accounts reveal a life far from the millionaire lifestyle he lived before he died, one where he was made to feel unworthy and treated unfairly by those he worked for. Biographer Michael Feeney Callan wrote Sean was a child of the Depression era. In his 1983 book, Sean Connery, The Untouchable Hero, he recalled Sean's family's inability to cope financially after having 2 sons. Sean, born Thomas Connery, could reportedly sense his parents were fighting for survival, hence he got a job before he had even reached his 10th birthday. He had his job as a milkman before he went off to school each morning, and then worked as a butcher's assistant in the evenings. However, as World War II broke out, young Connery would experience firsthand the way people would treat him differently over his upbringing. Mr. Callan wrote school buildings had closed for many months at the time. As a result, working-class families were being farmed out to the spacious homes of the wealthy for daytime grinds in a bid to make ends meet. Sean described this period as a real eye-opener and a time of his life that he reflects sourly on. He said, "These people wanted us to deliver coal and what have you, but they didn't want us in their home. We were too lowly for them." Sean recalled his job as a milkman in a 2009 interview. He said, "When I took a taxi during a recent Edinburgh Film Festival, the driver was amazed that I could put a name to every street we passed." "How come?" he asked. "As a boy I used to deliver milk round here," I said. "So what do you do now?" That was rather harder to answer. Prior to his big break as 007, Sean played a series of lesser roles, and even landed the leading role in Disney film Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Ian Fleming, James Bond's creator, was not originally keen on Sean, and said he's not what I envisioned James Bond looks. However, his girlfriend persuaded him Sean had the necessary sexual charisma, and Fleming changed his mind after the Drive, No premiere. Although the Bond films made him a star, Sean grew tired of the role and, according to Michael Caine, he found people saying look, there's James Bond particularly upsetting, as he felt he was a much better actor than just James Bond. After his final appearance as 007 in Never Say Never Again, Sean went on to star in several other films. He turned down the role of Gandalf in Lord of the Rings, as he didn't understand the script. The reported offer of $30 million alongside 15% of box office receipts would have earned him $450 million. The Bond films, meanwhile, have continued to thrive. The latest film, No Time to Die, will be released on 30th of September in the United Kingdom. Daniel Craig has said it will be his final Bond film. Sean Connery, The Man and the Movies airs on Channel 5 this Sunday at 9 p.m.